Hello everyone, this is Suvarna Manasya. I am doing internship in Spark Foundation as a data science and business analyst intern. Here is my task to predict the percentage of a student based on the number of study hours. First, this is a supervised machine learning prediction and it is a simple linear regression problem. First of all, we have to import our operating system and then we have to import our required libraries such as NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib and Matplotlib inline. And after the importing libraries, we have to loading our data set. Here, see these are our data sets. According to our, there is a number of scores. And after that, we have to use the command dataset.info, which can use the complete information regarding our dataset. There is a total 25 entries, and there is no null values. And then we have to use the command print dataset.chef, means there are total 25 rows and 2 columns. After that, we have to check our missing values, which is there is no missing values is here. And then we have to use the value counts, and then use dataset.describe command, means which gives the complete information of this datasets, mean value, count, minimum value and maximum value. After doing this, here we see our EDA part. Plotting the distribution of scores. Here we can see that the is a linear line, means according to when the number of hours is increases, percentage score is also increases. From the above graph, we can clearly see that there is a positive linear relation between number of hours and percentage of the scores. And then we have to use a bar plot. And here we have to sort the values according to hours and score. So we can clearly see the linear relation between hours and scores. According to number of hours increases and the scores also increases. After plotting a graph, we have observed that the study of hour increases, so score also increases. And then we have to split data into x and y, means dependent variable and independent variable. X is our independent variable and y is a dependent variable. And then we have to split the data into training and testing, for 75% of training data and 25% of testing data. Afterwards, we have to use our linear regression model. And we have to find out the predicts of independent variable and dependent variable, regression coefficient, regressor intercept. After the getting these values, we have to plot our regression line. That is our equation y is equal to mx plus c. According to that, we have to get this scatter plot. And here is our accuracy R2 score. For testing data, means 92.5% we are getting. And then making predictions for actual data and predicted value. Here we can comparing our actual data and predicted value. And then we have to find out what will be the predicted score if a student studies for 9.2 hours a day. Here this is a prediction for 9.2 hours and their predicted score is 92.89. There is a one algorithm and there is another algorithm. but both can finding the same predicted score 92.8%. And finally, we have to evaluating our model. This step is particularly important to compare how definitely algorithms perform a particular data set. For simplicity, we can choose a mean square error, or you can choose a mean absolute error also. So we have to use the command for mean absolute error. We get a absolute error is 5.6436 percentage, and final conclusion is that our accuracy is 92.5% and mean absolute error is 5.64. Means the absolute error is basically a absolute value of the difference between the forecasted value and the actual value. So mean absolute error is 5.64, which is less than 10%, which is excellent for our model. And accuracy is also good for our model, it is 92.5%.